Simmons, subluxation, left kneecap, weighing his options. Jared Greenberg had a report on that with Ernie and the guy. Our Sixer, Markelle Fultz is in, replacing DJ Augustine. 4-point lead for Philly. And Fultz goes right to work with the left hand.
You know, he blocks more perimeter jump shots, I think, than at least any big guy in the league.
Impressive closeout. Tobias Harris on target from long range.
I like it when Tobias Harris shoots the three ball without hesitation. He would really much rather put the ball on the floor, but this 76er team, second straight possession of 2-3 zone from the Magic coming out of that last timeout.
Embiid, offensive rebound and stuff off the Alec Burks miss.
Playing with the energy he has played with in the first 3 games here in the bubble. I think that's why offensively he's settling for so many jump shots at the other end, not doing the work.
Be aware of that possibility.
James Ennis is well-traveled, so there will be a lot of opportunities for revenge games for James.
Alec Burks answers with a 3.
We got 2 turnovers. They had a lot of balls that ended up going out of bounds, and they got it back, but they have not played cleanly.
Iwundu just inside the arc, and we're tied at 25.
Not a lot of scoring options out there for Orlando, but Orlando's held their own.
Burks circles, and he tips it in.
Second chance points against what's normally a very good defensive rebounding Magic team, but they are missing all 3 of their forwards. The team that had great size, and now they don't anymore.
Kem Birch with the follow. Burks going reverse. Really turned around for him.
Yeah, and it's just a whole different situation here. You know, in Philly, the standard was number 1 overall pick in the draft, and anything below that wasn't going to be good enough for the people in Philly, particularly the fans.
Man in the NBA, and Steve Clifford has faith in him. Here's Burks. He's fouled, a chance for 4. Bullseye for Burks. Philadelphia 2-1 here in the bubble. Wins over San Antonio and Washington. A loss to Indiana. Extra feed, and the lay-in goes as Mike Scott made the cut. Vucevic was asking for it. Instead, they go to Birch, who switches hands for 2. Evan Fournier cans a triple to cut the Philly lead to 1, and Harris answers with a stuff.
Just not a fan of all the fouling.
Changes here for Steve Clifford. Korkmaz comes up short with the left hand, but look who's there for the loose change. Tobias Harris.
We're 11th in the league in three-point shooting. This year they have really struggled from 3. It has started to come back a little bit in the bubble until tonight. They were up to 36%.
6 in the Eastern Conference, a half game behind Indiana. Game and a half in back of Miami. Vucevic turns and scores. Shot clock is down to 10. Fournier gets in and scores, plus the foul.
I just don't think they shoot enough of them, and Josh Richardson's one of the guys who doesn't let it fly enough.
James Ennis gets the roll, and Orlando takes a 2-point lead.
30% from three-point range.
Burks intercepted. Ross triggers ahead. Augustine lost it for a moment, finds the open man, and it's Ennis by himself. Pump fake. Korkmaz forced to give it up. Thibault with the shot clock winding down. Korkmaz got it for 3.
He's got a very quick release.
Vucevic will hand it to Ross. Accelerates. 2-man game with Vucevic rimming in.
Vucevic with the J.
About this date in 1992, Stan, Shaquille O'Neal signed his contract with the Orlando Magic as the number 1 pick.
It's to fight for every inch in the paint and in the post. There's nobody in this league that can stop him.
Well, Jared, right now they're down by 4. First minute of action here in the 3rd. Richardson gets to the cup, and it's Horford there to clean things up.
Jonathan Isaac, without Aaron Gordon, without Al-Farouq Aminu, they don't really have a power forward to match up with him, and he's going to have his way inside and on the glass. Meanwhile, Vucevic.
Augustine sets things up against Milton. Little hesitation. Augustine lays it in. Timeout 76ers.
Vucevic is a little bit more skilled than he is. Embiid's skilled, but Vucevic is highly skilled.
Here's Harris now with a head of steam. They set it up for Embiid. Back in, and the baby hook. Now it's Vucevic with the shot clock winding down. Augustine has to toss it up, and he hits a three.
He actually took two guys. Vucevic dropped back in the zone to try to help, and that created the opening for Horford. He'll just float on the perimeter.
Embiid now in double figures with 10. Ennis step back three. He hits it. Rainbow delivery for James Ennis.
That often in Gamble, he does there. And even though they get the missed dunk, it sets up the offensive rebound.
Jake Milton's having a tough time.
Only at the defensive end where he's very disruptive, but pushing the ball in transition, attacking the basket, everything picks up with him in there.
Korkmaz with the block on Ross. I don't think Terrence Ross knew it either.
Clearly he did not.
On the skip pass, Richardson, the dribble drive, and the left-handed finish. Josh Richardson, a little more energy from this Philadelphia squad.
He's picked up his energy, so is his teammates. You have responsibility as the best player in the league. A lot of it comes down to this with your best player.
Shot clock at 10, 4:27 to go in the third. Embiid lost it, gathers and scores. Shot clock down to 2. Augustine gives it up. Vucevic rims out. Augustine, the smallest man on the floor, comes up with it and scores on the inside.
Really the only scorer on the floor. Fultz can get in the paint, but these other guys, not big scorers. You've got to take advantage right now.
Tip in goes. Harris was down low.
Starting to make some shots and things.
Embiid, the off-balance delivery. We're tied at 74.
I think that one should have been an and one. Look, the Magic have no chance to play him down there one-on-one when he's that aggressive.
It goes down for Markelle Fultz. 77-74 Magic, just over a minute to go in the third. Burks spins, fades, and connects.
Alec Burks can get a shot anytime he wants. He's always had the knack for that. Tough guy to guard coming off the bench.
Push shot goes for Markelle Fultz. Rebounded by Harris. Harris looking to drive. Takes it all the way, banks it home, and we're tied at 79. Where everybody can see it's not him, and it's not the maximum effort. Ross is blocked by Thibault. Thibault, fly pattern to the rim for a two-handed flush. Philadelphia 7-0 run, extended 15-5. Leaning in, it counts, and a foul to Tobias Harris. A chance for three. The news with Ben Simmons and the mystery surrounding that affects the overall view of this team. Fournier drains it from long range.
Embiid's kicks.
I think
because,
we have to refocus who we're reaching out to. Fournier gets to the interior and finishes. It's 88-84 Philly.
I'm impressed with Kim Birch's perimeter defense on Tobias Harris, and then a great run and follow dunk.
Burks swings it. Kick. Horford, a three, bottom.
And that's another thing with Embiid. When he's engaged, there's not a better defensive big man in the league. He can move his feet. He can protect the basket. He holds his own strength-wise.
Richardson turns the corner. Good help there from Vucevic. Ball reversal leads to a Burks three, and he cans it. Working around the perimeter, Horford. Now Embiid. Squares, drives. Oh, big finish! Joel Embiid going hard. Strong second half performance by the Philadelphia 76ers. They knock off the Magic 108-101.